Oh boy, here we go, back to back. This is what we call fun. How the hell y'all doing? Yeah, I felt like streaming today. I don't know why. I said I'm gonna get my ass on, and I said I'm gonna jump on and do it. Well, YouTube's hiding your messages. Sean is saying they hit all the messages so far. Yeah, you can't say shut up in YouTube anymore. They block it. I don't know why, but they do. So I don't know. But man, I don't know. Man. It's like I've been okay. Ups and downs, left and rights. All right, we got to say this for Kyle. Kyle! There we go. Just felt like saying that. Yeah. I don't expect many people in here right now because there's too many people streaming. Actually, there's somebody that's streaming that I know would probably come in here and bug the crap out of me. Thank God he's streaming right now because I don't want to deal with this crap. But, yeah. Oh, hell. Well, let's see. Doing what I always do. Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday. There was two times I didn't stream this week, so I just didn't. I didn't. It's not that I didn't feel like streaming. It's just that I didn't really have the heart to do it. I don't know. I just felt like blah because a couple of days ago when I streamed, there barely was anybody in here, and I just felt like blah. So, you know. And the person I'm trying to get on my show, if you want to call this a show, I don't know what you call it, goes on a goddamn show with no one watching. And does 3 hours on Facebook with no one watching. And the funny part about that is like I could have got 50 people in here with that the way that person was going. So yeah, I can't share it from StreamYards to the masses. I just didn't feel like doing what you call today. I don't even know if I'm going to do a long show or not. Just depends. Depends on who's available to pop in and chat. Because I've noticed the assholes on YouTube win. Just regardless, they just win. You know, it's just how it is. So this week, streaming 4 times, I only streamed twice. Because I ain't gonna stream tomorrow, probably. Might start taking 3 days off streaming. Might do 2. I don't know. Some days I feel like doing it. Some days I just don't. Because I'm not going to get monetized. Come on, me? That ain't going to happen. Metal Detecting with Austin Simpson. How you doing? Been a while. Hope you're doing good. But yeah, there are channels I go on that specifically just don't say anything. I don't know if if they have me blocked or YouTube blocked me or what. I'm like, there's about 3 or 4 channels I'm thinking of getting rid of because I don't really either go in their channels anymore Or when I do go in their channels, no one says anything to me. They don't even say hi. They don't even have the host say hi. At least I say hi to everybody. I try to. I mean, my chat doesn't go fast for me to avoid not having people in chat. There's a way you can see the messages. So, there you go. But I won. I don't even know what I won. I won something on somebody's channel the other day. I don't even remember the channel, to be perfectly honest. I don't know. I'll think of it in the next week or two whenever I get it in the mail. And I didn't even remember I entered this contest, and I won. I think I won. I think it was a Stand-in Liberty quarter. I think that's what it was. But like out of the blue, and it had something like 360 people comment on this sucker too. So I figured, hey, I got no chance. And the first and second place, and I got second place. Actually, I think second place was better than first place because first place was just the 40% Kennedy. So I'd rather have a Stand-in Liberty quarter than a 40% Kennedy. I'd rather, at least I think it might have been a 90%. I really don't remember. I just remember it was a Kennedy. But I don't have that many Stand-in Liberty quarters, so I'd rather have that. So sometimes it works out. It works out that way. So there's a few people I won something from months ago. I have never gotten it yet. So, maybe they'll send it, maybe they won't. I mean, it's not a guarantee. Just because you win something on a channel doesn't mean you're guaranteed to actually get it. So there's that. But yeah. Hey, Chief Stacker, how you doing? I'm doing StreamYards today. I don't feel like doing my camera. I just sit here and talk. I swear I get more people than this. It's just usually I'll stream around like 4 o'clock, but some days I feel like streaming, some don't. I don't really. But I know I had you added at one point, Chief Stacker. I know I did. I'm pretty sure I did. But then I could be wrong. But yeah, I was watching one of your older videos. I know, Austin. I need all the help I can get to get monetized. Hey, Dale, how you doing? Chief Stacker, I was watching one of your older videos, and you were sitting there wearing a Florida Gators shirt, and my response to that is, go LSU! Sorry, I had to. I was watching a fellow coin person today, and their niece, I think it was, had an LSU hoodie on, and I said, there you go. It was, whose channel was that? I can't remember. And, hey, Steve, how you doing? Appreciate you popping in. But, no. Hey. I tell you this. I found out that, what's her name finally left LSU. She didn't do shit for LSU in 10 years. She didn't do anything. Nikki Fargas, whatever the hell her name is, she left. How long did it take for LSU to hire a coach? 1 day. Who did LSU get? Probably the greatest college basketball women's champion coach right now, Kim Mulkey. from Baylor is now LSU women head coach. She's won 3 national titles at Baylor. So it took one day. And she's from Louisiana. So there you go. So, hey, sun to shine. I'm doing okay, Dale. Just depends what day. I didn't really stream that much this week. It's just some days I feel great and other days I feel run down. Yesterday was a rundown day, and today I feel okay. I don't get a lot of sleep at night, so I wind up taking naps in the middle of the day when I don't want to take naps. And I'm wide awake in nighttime, and I want to go to sleep, so I don't know. But yeah, I should wear my LSU cap. Yeah. Well, Florida's our rival, but I am not. I can deal with Florida. Now, if you were an Alabama fan, that'd be the end of that. There is like one Alabama fan that comes on my stream, but I haven't seen him in so long. I think he's still connected to me, but I'm like, yeah. I remember when I first started YouTube, I had this Alabama fan kept coming on here and saying Alabama's the greatest team, and I'm like, you do know I'm an LSU fan, right? And you do know that Alabama got the snot kicked out of them. I just say 2 words that, I don't think he. I think he was. I think we had him. Anybody that says something, I just say Joe Burrow. Of course, we don't have Joe Burrow. I haven't been on campus, but I've passed by it several times. Actually, right off the Mississippi River Bridge, you can see. I don't know. I don't think it's Tiger Stadium. I want to say it's Pete Maravich Center, because of where the relation is to the other one. But you can see one of the buildings off the Mississippi River Bridge, and you can see the purple and gold LSU in the background. Might be Tiger Stadium. I don't think Tiger Stadium's near the water, though. I could be wrong. But, yeah. What? Good Lord. How does that work out? You're a Gator fan, and she's a roll top. I don't even know why I just said that. That don't sound right. Ugh. Good Lord. I don't know. My allegiance goes strong. Like, I've stepped foot in the state of Alabama once. I have no reason to step foot in that state. If I had to go there for something, that's fine. First time somebody came up to me and said, "Roll Tide," I'd say, "Go LSU." See, I'd be the kind of person that would take my LSU hat, wear my LSU shirt, walk right into Alabama Stadium and say, "Tide suck." That's just me. I do not like Alabama. The football team. I'm not talking about the state. I'm just talking about the football team. But I understand. You grow up in that foreign territory. You got to root for somebody. See, Alabama, they hypnotize their fans and friends, and they make them grow up Alabama fans. Alabama's got a few good. Alabama stole one of our coaches. That's just how it is. That's the only reason they won anything in the last 15 years. It wasn't for that. They wouldn't, Yeah, I bet. Just tell her that Alabama blows, and just like I'd wear all Saints gear in the middle of Atlanta Stadium. You goddamn right I would. Yes, I would. I don't like Alabama. I don't like I'm not talking about the state. I'm talking about, if I ever step foot in Tuscaloosa, oh yeah, I get a security detail around me. I get my friends and shit around me because you're gonna be going in enemy territory. I never heard of that place, but anything with a lake sounds pretty good. Definitely anything with a lake. I wouldn't mind go fishing or something like that, or I can't really swim, but yeah. But Kim Mulkey had a press conference. I gotta watch this. I gotta watch that after I end this later. It's gonna be interesting what she can do with LSU. And she just got a bunch of players to go to Baylor too, and she switched. Like, out of the blue, Nikki Fargas just ups and leaves. Like, all right. She probably got frustrated. She didn't do shit in 10 years. She didn't do one damn thing. In the last 4 years, she didn't even lead LSU to any postseason or nothing. In 10 goddamn years. So, but this new athletic director, it seems like LSU got a new athletic director every 3 or 4 years. They either get fired or they quit, or I don't know. But I can't. And this guy, he brought in the big guns because I just heard about this yesterday. Well, really today, mostly for the most part, because I was on a site and I was on ESPN, and they're talking about Kim Mulkey and LSU, and I went, first I heard about this. But I knew she's from Louisiana because she used to coach at Louisiana Tech. She was an assistant coach for the better part of 20 years before she went to coach Baylor. So I knew she's got Louisiana roots. So I kind of knew that, But hopefully she can bring LSU national championship. I mean, she's going to have to get all those players she just got from Baylor to get their asses to LSU. I don't know how that works, but imagine signing to a team, whether it's football, baseball, soccer, whatever it is, and you sign with that team, and not even 3 days later that coach resigns and goes somewhere else. And probably Baylor didn't even fight for her because of the comments she made in the tournament. She's a little outspoken. But bass fishing, or as your auto check says, bass fizzing. But yeah. As Gype, thumbs up. I'm in. Oh, I wish I could remember what the hell he said today. What the hell did you say, Gype? What did you say? I had it in my brain. I walk in the Gype's chat and someone's telling him not to smoke. And I'm telling you, he had the most funniest response. I don't think it was meant to be funny. I wish I could say it word for word. At the time, I was saying it. I was just... I like that when people randomly walk into your chat and then try to tell you what to do. It's like, you know what? Because somebody told him don't smoke. And he's like, it's my chat. I'm going to smoke if I want to, man. And I don't blame you. But the response that he said, I know it probably wasn't meant to be off as a laughing response, but it's more like a F you, I'm going to do what I want. But I was laughing my ass off on that comment. I wish I could remember what it was. I'm going to have to go back and repeat it word for word. That way when someone comes in my chat and says that, I could just say what he said. So, yeah. I appreciate you popping in, Chief Stacker. I usually come on pretty early. I usually come on at like 4 o'clock. It's just, I don't know. Today was one of those so-so days. But we'll see. I'm sure tomorrow's going to be one of those so-so days, too. I don't know yet. I don't even know how long I'm going to do anything today, but we'll definitely see. I didn't share this out to Twitter or anything or Facebook like I usually do. On StreamYard, it's kind of hard. I mean, I could drop a link, but other than that, Oh, okay, there you go. Doug texts a lot of people today. I'll tell you what. See, I got... Now, Steve, okay. Remember how I told you Scotty was going on that show? Well, nobody saw this show except me and Doug, and I brought Doug into it. Okay, the dude, it wasn't even Lewis that was doing it. It was Lewis's friend, who I don't even know, who's got 8 subscribers on YouTube. They didn't even do it on YouTube. It was a Facebook-only live stream. It was Facebook Live, and they only had 3 people in the thing, the entire freaking chat. I mean, I got 3 people in here now, but that's because right now it's slow. But it was 3 people in the entire chat, and it would have been, maybe it got up to 4 once. But I brought Doug in because I said, look at this train wreck. And Doug said, it's more than a train wreck. Oh, it was 3 hours of Scotty basically talking. That's it. I thought I gave him your number. Or maybe I didn't. Could have sworn I did. Hell, I'm here, so it don't matter. Okay, well, there you go. 40 acres and a mule. That's about right. Long as you're here, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah. Appreciate you popping in, of course. Who that DJ? Okay, yeah, I knew. I kind of, yeah. I kind of figured I knew who you are, sort of. I just couldn't remember the what you call it. Yeah, I don't really go into the. Oh, okay. I knew it was one or the other. Okay, I don't know. Doug wanted me to call him, and I didn't. I forgot. But yeah, Scotty did 3 hours on Facebook Live the other night, and nobody watched it. Me and Doug were laughing our asses off. I said, "It's 3 hours of Scotty. Okay, you got 2 hosts, and they're not even chiming in and doing anything. They're just sitting back, and Scotty's sitting here, talking about he's doing his stories. Doug's like, I already heard all these stories. This ain't nothing new. Although I heard something new that was pretty interesting, but and then the guy didn't. And here's how important it is to this guy. He didn't even repost it on his Facebook page. So Scotty was talking for 3 hours, and then the guy deleted it from his Facebook page. So I don't even think you could find it anymore. The guy fell asleep. One of the hosts basically fell asleep during the interview. Well, you can still watch it without having Facebook. But yeah, it's like Lewis is sitting there. The other guy, it was on this other guy's channel. I don't even know who the hell this other guy is. He's got one of those masks on. Okay, 40 acres. That's pretty cool. What are those masks that they call? You know the mask, the white mask with the mustache? You know the ones that are anonymous? This dude's got one of those masks on. Has like, he don't have it on during the interview, but he's got one. That's his profile picture, and his YouTube is the same way. On his YouTube page, this guy wears the mask, and that's how he does the videos. I don't know what mask. I don't know what the name for those masks are. You know, the ones that all the anonymous people do when they want to go hack someone or they want to go do something. They wear that white mask with the mustache, the whatever the term is for that mask. Well, this dude's wearing one of these in a YouTube video and just randomly talking about stuff. But yeah, it's Scotty. 3 hours of Scotty basically talking to himself. Scotty's giving him all kinds of information. This guy's just like, so Scotty stops talking, and the other 2 hosts are looking at each other like, what do I say? And I said, Doug, you gotta come in here and watch this shit. And why ain't I blue? I don't know. I thought you were blue. I can't. YouTube is giving me problems with making anyone blue. right now. I can't even make them orange. But I tell you what, Murad, I don't know. See, all your friends came up in here the other day, and that's all they wanted. They came up in here begging for wrenches, and I said, no, I don't do that. And then they all left. I don't randomly give out wrenches. I don't really because of what Twisted Tip said. And, I mean, I can give you a wrench, Murad. I'll probably do it next time. Because I know you're not going to go hack me or any of this other shit. I already know about that. Hey, Silver Scorpion, how you doing? Silver Scorpion, pretty awesome. I go in his chat a lot. Trying to get the same goals. We all trying to get to 1K. Yeah, I don't know what it was, Murad. They all just came in asking me for blue wrenches. I just don't give blue wrenches out to people. I used to. Then I had somebody I gave a blue wrench to tried to hack me one time. So that was the end of that. You know how it is. It takes an asshole to screw shit up. But when I go into YouTube to add wrenches, it kind of gives me problems. So I got to do it on my phone. So, but I can trust you. Yeah, one piece of garbage one time started messing around with stuff and trying to delete my channel one time. And then he made a joke about it and started laughing. And I'm like, you don't do that, man. You don't. Murad's kidding. He says he's got the shits. YouTube won't let me hide that. Oh, I didn't want to hide it. Apparently, you can't say the word shit on YouTube. I don't know. I don't think I have a mod in here right now, but that's okay. I got my super mod, but other than that, yeah. But I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I'll call Doug or something. He gave me his phone number, but I don't like bothering people. I have a thing about bothering people. It happens on social media and whatnot. I'll talk to someone, and sometimes I don't get responses back for like a week or two. And then when you call somebody, you never know when they're available. You might call someone and they're sitting on the crapper. Well, that's the kind of thing you got to deal with. But yeah, some chats are slow like this. On some chats, I get a bunch of people. It's just I usually stream around 4 o'clock. I don't stream this late too much. I mean, I used to stream at midnight. That's the thing. Wednesday or Thursday. Oh. Yeah. Doug's always busy. Well, that's all right. I'll call up Doug and say, hey, you need to, Well, a lot of times I go through YouTube. Sometimes I go through StreamYards. It just depends. I started doing StreamYards because everybody wanted to jump on a panel. I think I've only had people on a panel maybe twice. And I would drop a link, and I generally don't drop a link in chat, but I've done it a few times. But I know the last time I dropped my link, it messed up. And this laptop's it's a good laptop. When you got a Chromebook, you're dealing with whatever. I remember the last time I dropped a link, it didn't even go to the link. It went to something else. I don't know. Chromebook did an update, and it fused something like it did something where I can't drop a link without showing a picture or something. It wants to link my links with my pictures, like screenshots and shit, and I don't like doing that, and I don't know why it would do that. So I got to go in the settings and do whatever. But I could probably if I did it on here, it would probably let me. Hope it would. But yeah, it's a stupid update. It's sitting right here on the bottom of my laptop. Google Chrome always comes up with stupid ass updates. And I'm trying to get rid of it. It's like every time, if I screenshot something, it links the picture with it. And I'm like, why does it do that? Because I did that a few weeks ago. I put out a link to go to someone's chat, and someone clicked it, and they were like, yeah, it's your screenshot of blah, 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 blah. It didn't have any info on it because, I put the full screen when sometimes, like if I'm watching a channel and I want to think of something, I'll screenshot the picture and I'll write it down later. So nothing important or whatever. Doug got a multi-million-dollar settlement from his accident. So I think he can afford it, Steve. But hey, look at it this way. You're getting rid of trees and making money off of it. It's a win-win. Yeah. But like I said, usually I come on around 4 o'clock. Some days I get a few people in here. Some I get a lot. When I used to stream from midnight to 3 a.m. before I got hacked, I used to get 30 people in my chat a night. I would have been monetized already if it wasn't for that. Because I took some time off after that. Because, I don't know. YouTube always says protect your privacy, blah, blah, blah. But they're the first ones to share your information out. They're the first ones to sell your info on the black market. Well, Doug is pretty close to where Scotty is right now. He's about an hour away. Doug's actually closer to where Scotty is than I am. Scotty's on one side of the state. I'm on the other side of the state. Although coming down here, he had to pass through my area. I know that. Because there's only one interstate that'll bring you down a certain way. You had to go that way. But Cajun food. But I mean, Doug's in that area where they got the Cajun food. But you got your Cajun food up that way. And, Yeah, I know what you meant. Cajun food. But, if you type it on a phone, the phones will never put Cajun on it. They'll always say Kujan or whatever. I had a jambalaya and a shrimp. No. I don't really eat crawfish. Crawfish makes me nauseous as a son of a gun. So, never eat that. But, I tell you, man, they have more shootings in the French Quarter again. Good Lord. They're never gonna get rid of all that shit in the French Quarter. They're never gonna get rid of those shootings and and what you call it. That's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. They think they can get rid of that shit, but it's never gonna truly happen. Fat fingers. Yeah, I know the feeling. That's why when very rarely do I use my phone for a live stream, but when I do, I'm always hitting all these other buttons and whatnot. So I can clearly say that. But let's see. I'm trying to figure out. I finally got around to sending a letter to somebody that I've been meaning to send to him for a while. Finally got around to sending that to him. There's that. And still waiting on a few things. I got some good luck coming my way. And this job I'm going for, there's a good chance I might get hired there. It's a really good chance. I haven't had a rejection letter or anything like that so far. So, I just got to wait for, I think they do 2 interviews, so I got to wait for another one. because I did one. I don't know why any place wants to hire you twice. Wants to interview you twice. If you're not in Louisiana, it ain't Cajun food. I don't care. Them bastards in Texas is gonna try to tell you they got Cajun food, because all the people from Texas came from Louisiana. Basically, they're gonna sit here and tell you, "Oh, I got Cajun." There's no Cajuns in Kansas. I'm just telling you. If somebody, it's like when you go in other states and they tell you New Orleans po' boy. Well, obviously, if you in Arkansas, you ain't gonna get New Orleans po' boy because you ain't in Arkansas. You ain't in Louisiana. Some places will tell you New Orleans po' boy and you're not in New Orleans. You're still in Louisiana, but you're not in New Orleans. Just Cajun food is you got to go near Doug's, or you got to come near where I'm near, or it depends on what. Oh, well, that's where Scotty is, Lake Charles. Doug's only an hour away from that. When I go to my aunt's house, I'm only an hour away from where Doug is. Now, from where I'm at to where Doug is probably about 3 hours. About the same. Doug's a little further up north than Lake Charles. Lake Charles is on the other side of the state. It's about 3 hours away. 3.5 hours, roughly. From between me and Scotty right now, about 3.5 hours. He's 30 miles away from Texas, and I'm close to the other side. But, yeah. Now, that storm, one of the storms, Zeta, was coming straight to where I was, and then the wind it came off the coast, and then the current actually drug it along the coast because it was coming right for us. So, right now, if you think about it, if that current didn't come, I could be sitting right here talking to Scotty every day. Hey, I might even have a house right now if that was the case. And Lake Charles really doesn't get hit a lot, but they got hit twice in a 6-week period. Zeta hit them. No, Zeta hit them first, and another storm hit them, I think, after that. And it takes months and months because FEMA doesn't give you the money. FEMA gives you 10% of what your land is worth and says, take it or leave it. They did that shit for Katrina. They did that to my grandpa. They cut my check. My grandpa check for $2,000 when his land was worth way more than that. They said, take it or leave it because we're gonna get it either way. It's basically what they told him. And they kicked my grandpa out of his FEMA trailer. He offered to buy the FEMA trailer, and they said nope. They kicked him out. And my grandpa had to buy a house for the last few years of his life. He was perfectly okay living in the FEMA trailer. He wanted to buy it. And, FEMA, we call FEMA Fix Everything My Ass. George Bush threw Brownie over the river there, Michael Brown. But, FEMA bought up all the properties. They bought my grandpa's property up. They gave him $2,000. For his house that he lived on for 60 years and 55 years because he built that house in like 1951, 52, and Katrina came in 2005. And my grandpa, they were actually in the middle of renovating the house when Katrina hit because every few years they were fixing something up in the house. And they were fixing up the roof was leaking, and so they were putting on a new roof. And then Katrina hit, and my grandpa at that point he was 80 years old. He said, "I'm too old to rebuild from scratch." He didn't mind rebuilding a roof, but pretty much took everything. Except for, and he wasn't even going to evacuate because, we had so many false calls over the years from, after Betsy and Camille in the 60s, we didn't have a major hurricane hit until Katrina in 2005. So it was a good 40 years before we had a major hurricane. So by then, most people were just like, I'm not evacuating. That's why a lot of people died after Katrina, because they were like, same old, I'm not going to evacuate. Most people didn't take their possessions. I think my grandpa took I think he took a couple of photo albums and his documents, passports, but that was it. He left all his other stuff behind, and the parish it's surrounded three sides by water. You got the Mr. Go, Mississippi River Golf Outlet, and you got whatever. So, hey, there's Doug Stack. See, with 4 people in here, I would have had a better conversation with Scotty than what's his name, who didn't even speak. Yeah, Hurricane Andrew came by us in 92. I remember that. And that was the closest thing to get us. I think that hit Morgan City maybe. But my grandpa went through Betsy and Camille in the 60s. And the house flooded, had 10 feet of water because you could still see the line. My grandpa actually, when he redid the house, he actually left the water line on the wall when he redid the house. So that way he could show people, this is what happened in 68 or 67, whatever it popped, 65. So he took all, he had to take the wallpaper down because, where I grew up at, it's water plane because you surrounded 3 sides by water. You got the Mississippi River Golf Outlet, Gulf of Mexico, Intercoastal Highway. That was the guy I don't know who that guy was either. He didn't say shit. Doug, I don't even think he kept it on his Facebook page. I think he deleted it. I don't even see it on there anymore. It's like, Scotty's on there for 3 hours, basically, and ain't nobody watching it. There was one person that watched. That's why it's like, hey, Doug, whatever. But I know Steve don't have a Facebook because I would have got Steve in there. But trust me, I can tell you this. It was like 3 hours of basically like wanting me to put a pencil in my ear. And I'm not saying it because of Scotty, because when you bring somebody on your show as a guest, okay, you're supposed to chime in every once in a while. I mean, this dude went 2.5 hours without even really saying anything, basically. It was a train wreck, but I don't know. That might be giving a train wreck a good thing. Is he even doing a show tonight? I always fall asleep in Scotty's shows. I fell asleep on a Sunday night. Sarah Sutherland did say I threw out in the chat about interviewing people, and she said, I'm game. And I actually sent her a message, and she replied. So, and she is cool from Rocky Stream, but I got tired of watching politics every day. So that's why I didn't really go for Rockies too much. But Sarah Sutherland, don't, All right, Silver Scorpion, I appreciate you. If you got a stream tonight, I'll jump in. Looky. I'm looking. I don't see anything. But, Sarah, she don't hold back. She's entertaining. So, I might actually have her on here. Why not? I mean, I'm not famous, but my whole point is, hey, and then I found out that Scotty's going back on Teresa's show, and I said, what the hell am I, chopped liver? You got to remember, I asked Scotty before any of these people. Any of them. So, is Rocky still on YouTube? I think Rocky made a new YouTube channel. Rocky got deleted off of. Teresa said it on a stream yesterday. She goes, Scotty's coming back on the channel Wednesday or Thursday, and I went, and I typed in chat, well, gee, at least he's going on. I said, maybe one day he'll come into my stream. I said, good Lord. I'm, I didn't know Rocky was really streaming again on YouTube. I know he's got a new YouTube channel. Yeah, but that's why I stopped watching Stucci's channel. I don't want to deal with politics 24/7. No. Did anybody else get that Joe Biden letter today like I did? I got a letter from the President of the United States saying, this is my accomplishments. This is what I did. I did what I was supposed to do. I passed all these laws, so you got your money. No, Teresa's okay. I get that. My point is, Steve, that I asked Sky to be on here 4 or 5 months ago, even before he went to Louisiana. And, I got the President Biden letter today about how I got all Americans got our stimulus and blah. Yeah, I got one. Just like it's the same letter that Trump sent out, basically, except this one talks about the stimulus plan, and I'm thinking I'm getting another $1,400. He's talking about I ripped it up in a million pieces and then burned it. I don't want to deal with that shit. I ripped it up and tossed it in the trash. I knew what it was. I mean, when you're getting something that says IRS and you're not getting a refund, what the hell can it possibly be? But yeah, I got it in the mail today. I read it and I threw it in the trash. It's just nonsense. It basically says at the bottom, it pretty much look, it's English on the front and you flip it over and it's Spanish on the back. And talking about how I said I was going to do what I did and I did it and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, F you, man. You didn't do shit. And he tries to, in this letter, he's claiming credit for the $600 that Trump sent us. Like, what? You weren't even president then. Like, honey, ass. I should have never ripped it up. But, yeah. Well, that's what I thought. I said, all right, it must be a check. And I'm reading it, and he's like $1,400 stimulus. And I'm thinking, are we getting another $1,400 stimulus? You know? But I read this, and I'm just like, garbage. I don't need Joe Biden sending me. If Joe Biden wants to send me stuff, send me a check. I'll be more than happy to take the checks. I don't need a piece of paper sitting there telling me, this is what I've done for the American people. No, you ain't done shit for the American people. I'm surprised. I guess it was just me. I don't know. It's the only thing I got in my mail today was a letter from the president. Oh, whoop-de-doo. I should send it back and say, here, I don't want this shit. Why are you wasting? You know, he's good at wasting things. He wasted taxpayers' dollars. He's wasting paper. Like seriously. Why are you going to send a piece of paper sitting here saying all your accomplishments? He ain't accomplished anything yet. The stimulus package was in effect even before he became president. Got nothing to do with him. You know, if he wants to be everybody's hero, he should be giving us $1,400 stimulus checks every month, like all these other countries are. And you're not going to bankrupt the nation. I mean, shit. The dollar ain't worth shit now. What's it going to matter? Inflation's going to be rampant anyway in a few years. You know, he already raised taxes. In a few years, it's going to be crazy. That's even if Biden even stays alive in office for 4 years. I don't know. But, yeah, that's nice to know. Wake up, I check my mail, and I got a letter from the president. Whoop-de-doo. You know? Now, I'd be a lot more happy if I'm getting a check. But, in fact, I think we should be getting more stimulus checks. Yeah, the country's already bankrupt. I mean, if you're printing off money like it's anything, you know. Yeah. Oh, well, I don't have a bank account anymore, Steve, so I ain't got to worry about that shit. Yeah, I got rid of my bank account about 4 years ago when Capital One screwed up my account. I told them to go to hell. I got a debit card, or I got a credit card where I put my deposits on. And whatever job I work at in the near future, the last 3 jobs I worked at gave me these little a lot of jobs nowadays, they don't like to deal with paperwork, so they'll just put your salary on a credit card or a debit card. So I had a Visa card for my last job, and it expired, so I didn't renew it. But because I could have kept it, but then they sold it to someone, and they wanted to charge like $15 to cash to withdraw money out your bank. It was stupid shit because I didn't work there anymore. When you're working there, it's a money transfer, money system, whatever it was called. And, yeah. They try to get everything. Oh, I remember when I was, I don't know how it was when you grew up, Steve, but when I was growing up 20 years ago, like even before we graduated high school, we were getting credit card things in the mail. I never got those. My friend was getting all these credit card things, and I'm like, I must be lucky because they're not targeting me. So I never got these prepaid. It's only in the last few years I'm getting these prepaid. Hey, Ben, how you doing? It's only in the last few years I'm getting these prepaid things wanting me to do Visa and MasterCard. And there's no point because you fill all this shit out, and they're going to turn you down. It's a waste of time. So I don't even fill them out. I file it right in the trash. T for trash. Okay. How the hell are you how are you getting checks from MAD? That's interesting. I don't get these bearer of cash. I don't know. I don't get these checks. Now, if there's organizations out there that want to give me free money, I'm all for it. But they're not getting my information. It's already out there because, so many leaks. Everybody's information gets leaked from one database or another. I don't see how it's legal that these companies can take your information and sell it. How is that legal? Like, how? In California, it's not legal, but that's the only state. But how is it legal that these companies, say, well, probably because they know you're worth a pretty penny, Steve. I don't know why they send them to you. Who knows? I didn't even know MAD. Hey, I didn't even know MAD sends out checks like that. Hey, they want to send me checks. I'll cash them all day. $20, damn. What are they doing? Send you checks for 36 cents? I'm on this settlement page, and there's 2 or 3 websites like this, and you go on a website, and it'll say one was from Starkiss, Sunkiss, the tuna fish, and it was 2 or 3 years ago. It usually takes about 2 years before you get any money from these people, and so I'll fill out these things and I'll forget about them. And then 2 years later, I'll get a check in the mail for $4, $4.17, which is my share. And from overcharging people or whatever, they get sued for this or that. And, so eBay sent me a check for 4 cents. Now, I don't know what I did for 4. I don't know why I got 4 cents from eBay. But alrighty then. But the last check I got was from Starkiss, or Sunkiss, the tuna company, and I got a check for $3.76 in the mail from 2 years ago because it was a settlement, class action settlement, because they were overcharging people. It was either that or get 5 cans of free tuna or some shit. But you go on these websites, and there are companies, Walmart gets sued every day. If it's not big enough, because you got to, in some cases, put your information in there. But some of them require you to put all your information in there to collect a few bucks. That's how they get your info. So you got to be very careful on what you do. The smaller ones, the smaller checks, $3, $4, nah, they don't. But the thing is, you'll fill this out, and a year or two will go by, you'll completely forget about it, and then you'll get a check in the mail for $3, and you forget why. because I still get checks in the mail from places, $3, $4, $1.50. I mean, I haven't got any recently within this year because I haven't filled any out this year. I haven't seen any that was good. Yeah, it's like I get that thing in the mail from what is it? Not St. Jude's, but yeah, exactly. Well, that's tax deductible anyway. That's Mothers Against Drunk Driving is tax deductible. They don't pay taxes. The nonprofit organization and stuff, but I forgot what I was going to say exactly, but like checks like that, I'd cash them. I mean, if it says don't cash, but I don't know if it was St. Jude's or what, but I get these things in the mail all the time. Address labels, and I don't know if it's that or it's the Shriners, and you open it up, and there's a nickel. They always give you a nickel, a brand new nickel. And they send those things to my house, every month. Or sometimes twice a month. So I open it up, nickel. I open it up, nickel. Another nickel. So I wind up getting $1.50 in nickels every year from these places. And they send all these address labels because they want you to donate. I think maybe one time I donated or somebody had to donate because they keep sending this crap. And hey, it's a free nickel. They give you free address stickers, and you get a nickel. So hey, I mean, lagniappe. Free money is lagniappe, as we call it down here. So I mean, I sit there and I pick up pennies off the ground. Hey, it's money. It ain't worth much. I mean, the U.S. dollar ain't worth shit. Ever since Richard Nixon took the gold standard off of silver in 1971, money's worthless, basically. So I mean, yeah, but I don't remember the name of the website I would go on. But there's websites that you go on, and it'll show you. One was the legal. I can't remember the name of the website, but it was legal something. And you go on there and you see all the class action lawsuits. Yeah. You see all the class action lawsuits. And even if you had nothing to do with it, you can still fill it out. And you go for the smaller ones because the bigger ones want all your info. But there's one of them on there. The Sun-Kissed one. Or Star-Kissed, whatever it's called. The tuna fish company. All I put on there was my address and phone number. That's it. I didn't put any other information other than that. And they usually take about a year or two. Some of them it's 6 months. I got one in 6 months. And it's basically you fill it out, you completely forget about it, and then you a bonus. It was $3.76. Multi-million-dollar class action lawsuit. Because they tell you the more claimants, the less it goes down. And they put it on these websites. You can click on there. There's 50 of them at any given time. And I got to start doing these again. But you don't get a whole lot of much money. But it takes months and months. It's something for 2 years down the road, basically. A year down the road. So, but I can't remember the name of the website. But if you click in, if you go on Google and put in class action lawsuits, you'll find them because there's 50 of these websites around. And they'll say, okay, if this fits your criteria. Of course, they hit you up with the, is this your actual info? If not, you could be charged for perjury, whatever. I mean, how the hell are they going to charge me? How I don't have 6 receipts of tuna fish. What the hell are they going to charge me with? I bought it in the past. I did buy their tuna fish, but, But I'm going to find that website. I'm going to start filling out some more. But it's free pocket change. I mean, it's like you fill it out and then you forget about it. And then it's oh, look, I got some money. And why not? You got to get some free money. You got to get some freebies. I mean, all your life, all my life, they take money from you. It's like me when I'm fighting for unemployment. I yell at these people. I'm like, hey, This is my taxpayer dollars that you took from me all these years, and I can't even. I'm just now finally starting to get it after a year. It shouldn't take that long. Come on. I understand Louisiana's broke as shit. I understand that. But now, I don't know if I'm going to get it every month or every week. But I know I got it last week. But, because apparently there are so many people on the list that they're, whatever, I don't know. But I was like one of the first people to get the stimulus, so I guess it evens out. But, yeah. Free money is always good, in any event. So, I always go with that. But, I'm going to go get me some water. I'll be right back in a second. Wednesday and Friday. Oh, there you go. Well, I don't have SSI or any of that stuff. My dad gets SSI disability. I think he gets paid on like the 8th every month. 7th or the 8th, if I remember right. I never did ask him. Not that I want to know his info anyway. I know enough of his info, but I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go throw this. I gotta go throw something in the garbage in my garage. I'll be back in a second. Oh, just don't go anywhere. All right. I had to go throw what you call it away before I forget. But yeah, there we go. But I don't know why you deleted that. I don't know if you wanted me to say that or not, but yeah, I don't get into that stuff. Hey, honey Tina, how you doing? Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well, honey Tina. I still miss your live streams, but hope you're doing well. I know. Yeah, I had to go throw a box away. I had to go put it in my garage, and I didn't put didn't have enough trash in there to put it out for the trash today. So I'll probably go out Wednesday or Thursday. I know the trash comes Monday. I think it's Monday and Thursday, if I remember right. I didn't have enough trash today to throw it out. So probably Thursday I'll throw it out. Ever since the Chinese flu came, they used to do twice a week. Then they went down to once a week for trash collection. and then once a week for the plastics. Well, ever since the Chinese flu, they don't collect the plastics anymore. So they throw all the plastics in the landfills now. They don't recycle the shit anymore down here. And the aluminum place never did open back up. They closed, never really opened back up again. So you can't recycle anything down here. Hey, Steph, how you doing? There we go. See, I got a gift. I don't know what it is. But, yeah, I didn't stream yesterday. A couple days before that, I was feeling kind of blah. Might not stream tomorrow. I don't know yet. I don't know. It's just what it is. Yeah. I got a letter from President Joseph R. Biden telling me all the accomplishments he did this year and how so proud he was that he held up his end of the bargain, giving me a $1,400 stimulus check. My response is I wiped my ass with it. I used it as toilet paper and I threw it in the trash. Nah, I ripped it. Yeah, I'm doing okay, honey Tina. I hope you're doing okay. I haven't seen you live stream in a while, so maybe you're taking some time off. I get it. I'm still grinding. I'm actually closer to the goal than I was before. So, I made up 500 watch hours that I lost. I made that up in less than a month because I've already gotten 500 and almost 600 watch hours this month. And I didn't stream yesterday. I only streamed twice this week because I just felt kind of blush. Like, I've been napping throughout the day. I don't know. It's just I can't sleep at night, and then I fall asleep there. Like, I fall asleep on Scotty's stream. I fell asleep on the stream yesterday morning because by that point, I didn't really sleep too good. But I have to go back and watch what I missed. Although it's ironic because I sent an email to Sarah, and hey, she might be on here, me doing a panel with her before Scotty does. At this point, see, my plan is I'm going to get all these popular guests that no one's ever heard of. Well, some people heard of. I'm going to get all these people on here and just go, hey, just kind of go through the motions, get the people on here, bring all. That's my general plan. Because when Scotty was on that guy's show, ain't nobody was watching it. Nobody watched it. It's Scotty talking for 3 hours. Yeah, I was awake. I was on there for the first hour, and then I woke up. I fell asleep when I woke up. It was like 1 o'clock or noon or something. I slept through it. And when you fall asleep on a YouTube stream, when that stream ends, it'll randomly jump on some stream. I was in some Japanese YouTube stream. I have no idea who it was. And I was like, how the hell did I get here? So I had to backtrack and watch the rest of it. But, yeah, it's funny that I get a letter from the president today telling me all his accomplishments. Like, I need to know what the hell he accomplished, which is nothing. I can't be the only person in America that got this damn letter. I can't be. I mean, I find it flattering that the President of the United States wants to send me a letter. That's fine. But I'm not even a registered voter. I used to be years ago, but I'm not even why in the ass would he send me a letter? I don't know. Oh, I ripped it up. Basically, it's him saying how he's the one that gave us the $600 in December, and he gave us another $1,400. He did his campaign promises, and he's done what he said he's going to do for the American people. Well, what the ass has he done for the American people? Shit, he raised his taxes. Joe Biden is actually sitting here talking about banning red meat. He's actually thinking of assigning an executive order saying that Americans have to cut back 90% of red meat. Like, I'm not kidding when I say this. I actually saw this yesterday. That he's going to sign an executive order telling us we can only eat 1 cheeseburger a month. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think the President of the United States has the authority to tell me what I can and cannot eat. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm surprised. It's the same letter I got in the mail with you remember when Trump sent the letter? It's the IRS letter. It comes from the IRS. My region is from Austin, Texas. I don't know where y'all's comes from, but anytime I see Austin, Texas, I go, oh, it's an IRS problem. And I got the same letter when Trump passed the stimulus the first time. And same letter, except that one I kept. I didn't rip that one up. This one, I'm reading it. It's got the president's signature, Joe Biden, on the bottom. Automatically ripped it up. I'm not dealing with that shit. Yeah, he wants to pass some kind of thing. Joe Biden wants to make us all vegan. We're not meant to be vegan. I'm dead serious. Look it up. I saw it on Twitter. And I couldn't have said it any better, Steph. I couldn't have said it any better. But yeah, if y'all get that letter in the mail, I don't know if y'all got the letter in the mail last time from Trump, but I got the letter today from Biden, so I'm sure you'll all get yours pretty soon. Pretty much stating how he takes credit for the $600 that whatever. Synthetic beef, my ass. If I wanted to eat tofu, I would eat tofu. My ass is gonna, hey, if I gotta go kill a cow and eat it myself, then goddamn it, I'm gonna do it. There ain't nobody, especially the President of the United States, gonna sit here and tell me I can't eat a goddamn cheeseburger. I'll tell him to fuck off, and just because he doesn't eat any food, he's got tubes up his ass. Oh, McDonald's never was real. Hey, Burger King for the last 10 years, they got caught a few years ago. Burger King was using horse meat in their Whoppers, and they got caught. They were slaughtering horses. If you went to Burger King in the 2000s, you were eating horse meat. You didn't even know it. You know how people found out? Burger King got sued. It was on that website, which I put in a claim for like 5 years ago. I ain't heard nothing yet. But, yeah, for years, Burger King was substituting that meat with horse meat. So that's why I don't eat Burger King anymore. McDonald's, I don't even know. That's not even fresh. Wendy's was fresh, I believe, at one point. You don't really know when you go to McDonald's and you order the fish fillet, you're not actually technically eating fish. Well, you are, but it's this weird-looking kind of mutated fish. It's not. Fish fillet is supposed to be cod. Same thing with Wendy's. It's supposed to be cod. It's not cod. It's some kind of other fish. I can't even tell you. It's some weird-ass fish. It's like garfish or something. It's weird-ass fish. Yeah, look it up, Steph. Yeah, Burger King was caught serving horse meat. Yeah. For years. If you ordered a Whopper, chances are you will they mixed it up with, what they did was they mixed it up with regular ground meat. So you really couldn't tell a difference. But they were using it was like 60% horse meat or some shit. You couldn't tell a difference. I mean, unless you ate it, went, people had the urge to start whinnying. Then you know. But, well. Oh, this was a few years ago that they did that. They got caught 2017 or something. They got caught. And I don't even know if it was in America. I think it was in America. But I know they said it was other countries, Europe and stuff like that. Oh, Europe, they get away with all this kind of shit. You overseas, they'll eat anything. You got to question what the hell you're eating. Well, it's legal now to eat kangaroo meat. There are some countries that like to eat horses. The Vietnamese like to eat cats and dogs. Why the hell would you eat a cat and a dog? I was neighbors growing up with a Vietnamese couple, And I'll just say this. My cat disappeared one day, and that's just all I'm going to leave it at. I had mostly cats growing up, and yeah, one day my cat disappeared, and I'm just saying. But the Vietnamese, they especially in New Orleans, they got caught years ago serving cat and dog on their menu. Didn't even hide it. They were buying up cats. They were picking up cats off the street, killing them, and serving them to customers. Didn't even hide it. They were robbing the health inspector. That's why they got away with it. And then the health inspector died, and then they got a new health inspector, and then that got shut down. But back in the 90s, in Vietnamese places, they were serving anything you can eat. They were probably throwing cockroaches in the damn stew. I mean, I hate saying that word. I killed one last night. Bastards are starting to come out the crevices again. See, I got too many crevices in my house, and I can't seal them up because the damn caulk gun's broken. But I threw a bunch of bay leaves everywhere. Bay leaves. If you have bay leaves, roaches don't like bay leaves. The only downside with bay leaves is they attract rats. But I don't think rats can crawl through the walls. Pretty certain. But I mean, it's like every time I wake up and go to the goddamn bathroom, that's where they come out, my damn bathroom, them bastards. And I hadn't seen them for a long time, but now that it's getting 85, 90 degrees, it's, Oh, Texas is the horse capital of the world. It's also the asshole capital of the world. But, there's a farm. There's a horse farm right down about 10 miles down from me. It's actually in a neighborhood. It's in a residential neighborhood. In the middle of this neighborhood, there's a farm. And they have horses, they do it for the police, horses, and they graze them. And it's right down the street from where my friend lives. So in order to get to my friend's house, I have to go through this neighborhood. And you have to go down to one street. And a couple of months ago, the guy that owned the farm went crazy one day because he had pigs. And he let his pigs run free, and I guess they damaged the neighbor's house or some shit like that. So this dude was like 75, 80 years old. So they called the police on him. He took out a semi-automatic and started shooting at the damn police. And he was held up in his house for almost a day and a half before family members got him out and shit. But nobody knows why the hell he went crazy. Just one morning he woke up and just started shooting people. He didn't kill anybody. He just started shooting people. He was like, get away from my damn property. Right down the street from where my friend lives. And this is like a couple of months ago. So I haven't been in that neighborhood since, but I know the farm's still there because my friend took pictures of it. He gave it to someone, I don't know, but the guy got sentenced to, I don't know, 10 years in jail or something. And you never know with horses. But you ever see a horse run down here? The only time I ever see horses is during the Mardi Gras parades when the cops are riding them. That's the only time I ever see a horse. Because I haven't been to my friend's house in about 3 years, 2 or 3 years. Mainly because he's working all the time, and I've seen him once since the pandemic. He's a germaphobe. It's funny, he's a germaphobe, but his house is a mess. So I don't really know. It's like, how can you be a germaphobe when you don't clean anything? Germaphobes are supposed to clean shit. Oh. Well, I've never owned a horse. I'm not a horse person. I've never even ridden a horse. But I've seen them. Now out in the country, they got the wild horses where my uncle lives. Out in the country, There's a bunch of land in the woods. There's this little old trail, and the horses come out the woods. I guess they're wild horses or stallions or something, and they just come out the damn woods. Hey, Scotty tagged me in a Facebook post. I wish he'd stop tagging me in these damn posts, because then I got to go back and untag myself. Wait a minute. I'm going to leave Scotty a message on here. It's going to be funny as hell. I don't even know what this topic is, but hey, good luck. I don't know what the Fae is. It looks like he's got a picture on here of an Indian and a crow. So that must be some entertaining work. There we go. I just did my, I just sent Scotty a message. Hey, get your ass on my stream. One day I'll get Scotty on here. He's been wanting to, Well, I'm always sad. I'm as sad can be. See, I've never been diagnosed. I swear I suffer from depression. I don't get diagnosed because I don't go to the doctor as much as I should. It's a combination of probably my fault and probably my fault again. I don't know. I want to go to the doctor, but I don't know. It's just my combination. I sent Scotty a nice little photo about, hey, what the hell, man? Remove tag. There we go. Yeah, I got to tell Scotty to stop tagging my ass every time I understand you're coming on at 9 o'clock. I don't know what the hell that Fae is. F-A-E. I don't know what that is. Something about fairies and the Fae. But I don't know what the hell that shit is. See, I'm sitting there promoting Scotty again. I keep promoting his ass. That's the same thing with what I did with JV. I used to promote JV all the time and never came on my stream. So why am I promoting people that don't? Although at least with Scotty, at least he can. I just, for whatever, I don't know. But yeah, he goes on this guy's show, sits there for 3 hours, stares at the ceiling. I could have had a better audience with him. So maybe when I get Sarah Sutherland on here, because she actually said she'd come on here. I mean, I'm not a podcast. I could be. I wish I was a podcast. How interesting would that be? I could sit here and go off for 2 hours on a topic. It's not that difficult. I could sit there and do that very easily. I got a petition going about Drew Brees. We need to put his ass on Lee Circle. Ever since they took the statue of Robert E. Lee down, there's a pedestal with nothing on it. I say Drew Brees needs his statue up there, Lee Circle. We could call it Brees Circle. There you go. Boom, problem solved. Now, you don't have to be dead to erect a statue to the person. They try to tell you, New Orleans ordinance. Well, that's bullshit right there. If you could have ordinance of this stupid ass who died, what's his name, then you can have ordinance of somebody. I don't know. If you're going to sit here and martyr people, make statues of criminals, you can make a statue of the greatest quarterback in NFL history. Well, the thing people don't understand, petitions don't mean shit. Okay, now, if you want to stop stuff, you got to hit them in the pocketbook. You got to sabotage them. You got to make sure they can't. As long as they're profiting off of killing horses, they're going to keep doing it. Nobody's going to step in. They probably have kickbacks from the government. I'm sure Joe Biden's giving them money. I'm sure, when they stop making money on it, that's when you'll see this shit stop. I don't understand why. I don't even think horse meat would be tasty. I think it would be more stringy. I don't understand where. I don't understand why you kill a horse. I mean, now if it's a dying horse and it's on its deathbed, and then you send it to the glue factory, I can understand that. If a horse breaks their leg, they'll never recover because they have soft bones in their legs, and then you got to shoot them, which I don't know. But for whatever reason, once a horse breaks their leg, it's kind of damn near impossible for them to recover. I think a few of them can, but supposedly the weight of their body. That's why horses only live like 20 years. I guess so. I didn't bring up the horse thing to begin with. At least I don't think I did. I don't know. See, I don't know anything. I don't know anything about this subject. I got no idea. I blame Joe Biden. Might as well. Somebody's got to get blamed. Might as well be him. Right. But but Scotty's going to do a show tonight on FAE. I don't know what that is exactly, but gotta be something. I'm gonna figure out how to do a theme song. I should just do a podcast and then get it on like Apple or one of these other places, because all these people do all these podcasts, and there's a guy I know that does a podcast, and he ain't worth shit. And literally, he makes a shitload of money off a podcast. Now, I can do that. I can sit here and talk about A, B, and C, and D. But horses live that long? Oh. Camel toe. Who do you call camel toe? See, I call Pelosi melted Barbie doll. I'm not sure who you calling camel toe. You might be calling President Kamala that, because you wait and see. Eventually, she's gonna be president. I don't know when. There ain't no way in hell Joe Biden gonna finish a 4-year sentence. I mean, yeah. Oh, well, that's a man. Okay, that ain't no damn woman. That's a man right there. I'm sorry. It's got a penis. I'm just saying. I mean, you ever seen her close up? She's got a beard, for Christ's sakes. That ain't no peach fuzz. I think she was actually born Al Harris, and then she put Kamala. Who the hell names that kid Kamala? I know there was the wrestler that was Kamala. Who the hell names that damn kid Kamala? Yeah, is she from Hawaii too? They all must be from Hawaii. They're not U.S. citizens, so they swear they're from Hawaii. So, I don't know. Is it possible to mail a horse? I don't know. I have to try that one time. But I ain't talking about horses anymore. Y'all can talk about it. I ain't gonna talk about it. So I'm just bring up a subject. So I don't know. It's a funny thing. You start talking about one thing, and then something else pops up, and then something else pops up, and before you know it, you got whatever. But I've never ridden a horse before in my life. I've never lived out in the country, so I can't really say one thing or the other, but If you could take a horse and put it in a mailbox, then I'd be all right with that. You stick it in an envelope. I don't know how you can do that. I think, well, my friend don't have a horse, but it's probably the only animal that's not buried in his backyard, I would think. My friend's backyard is the pet cemetery. You name it, it's probably buried back there. And he don't even know where the hell shit's buried back there. The only reason he knows shit's back there is because he comes up. He don't know how to bury shit. I'm like, how do you not know how to bury shit? You know? I mean, you have to kind of like go down more than 2 inches before you actually drop something in the ground. I'm just saying. You know, instant people machine might work in this. You know, Dr. Morgus invented the instant people machine. Oh, is there a pink moon outside tonight? We're supposed to have a full moon either tomorrow or the next day. Oh, that's fine, Doug. We all can't be Stucci Rocky. But I had to stop watching him. He got political all the time. I can deal with politics once in a blue moon, but every goddamn night. I can't deal with that shit every night. I can't. Can't do it. I didn't really even know he was back on YouTube, but he don't message me whatever. Yeah, that's full moons tonight. Okay. Well, I got me a telescope. I don't know how to use it. I go outside, but the thing is, I got lights around me. I'm in an area where it's mostly dark, but right outside my house, like right there, I got a street light, and it comes in my room all the time. It bugs the shit out of me. It's right, not directly in front of my house. It's like right next door, but it's right there. But that's the only light around. I have a few other lights, but they don't work. So it's like, so if I'm looking up over my house, I can see stuff because it's pitch dark over my house. But if you're looking this way, I can't see shit because I got a light in my face. Oh. Well, you don't have to shut YouTube down. You can just lower it all the way to almost to mute. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let me tell you the education. Hey, Doug. Okay, the educational story that Scotty told about the ghost, about Scotty walking through his son's bedroom or daughter's bedroom or whatever, walking through a side of the house and going through whatever room to get to the bathroom. And then he goes through this cold mist. And then the end result of this story. And 11:31. Oh, that's about 5 hours away. Hey, you heard that story? Didn't you hear that story, Doug? I know. Look, and Scotty's telling these stories that I ain't heard before. He's telling it on this guy's stream, and I shit you not, this guy, one of the hosts is actually falling asleep, and the other one's texting on his phone. They're not even paying a rat's ass attention to this guy whatsoever. Like, literally, I know when Steph told me one time if I had Scotty on my show, I'd have to have a topic. And Doug can attest to this. There was no topic on this. There was no topic on this thing. Oh, Doug, you missed that story. Okay. Scotty said something about he was walking through a house, and he had to either go through his daughter's room or son's bedroom or something. He had to pass, I don't know what it was. He had to go through something. And he walked through a hallway or something to get to the bathroom. And he went through a cold mist. And supposedly he went to the bathroom and he did his business. And he looked down and he said he had long-ass red hairs coiled around his junk, which was attributed to there was a spirit in his house, a woman spirit, who did not like other women in this house. So the woman's spirit was so jealous that apparently, so I guess apparently if Scotty was to go bang someone and then he'd take his junk out and see all this red hair around his junk. So Scotty's sitting there telling this story on the chat, and these two guys are just like, one guy goes, "Oh, wow. Oh, wow." And I'm like, that's it? I mean, they were, yeah. Well, basically, remember when you told me, Steph, if I was to have Scotty on, I'd have to have a topic. These guys, and Doug can attest to this. Doug saw most of it. I would have got you in there, but these guys, and Doug can attest to it, they had no topic. Nothing. They asked, they pretty much said, "So, what are you doing, Scotty?" And Scotty went on for an hour and a half, and then they said, "All right, Scotty, plug your channel." And Scotty plugged it. No one was there. One guy was typing weird shit in there. And, it was work. I'm telling you, me and Doug were just like, what in the F is this? Like, what in the ass? They had two co-hosts, and they didn't do shit. I don't even think they posted it it was some guy. It was Lewis and this other guy. And this guy, and they didn't even put it on YouTube. It was only on Facebook. It was supposed to go. But look, it happened Saturday night. He came on around 9 o'clock Saturday, and he was on for almost 3 hours. It was about 11:30 when he ended. And Scotty put the links on his Facebook channel. But I talked to Scotty at 7:45, and I said, "Are you going on that guy's show?" And Scotty goes, "I have no idea. They never contacted me or nothing." I don't know where you were. You might have been. I think you were out battling the bands or something. I don't know. But it was around 9 o'clock. Yeah. I told Doug, I said, "Doug, come in here and watch this shit." Like, I didn't even type in the whole chat. There was one guy typing in the whole chat, and I think it was a troll because he was just typing weird shit. I said, "Doug, come in here and check this out." Doug got in there, and Doug was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, literally, it was an hour and a half of Scotty talking nonstop. One of the hosts fell asleep, and the other guy was on his phone the entire time, it looked like. Once in a while, they timed in, and they were like, Scotty came to a pause instead. Well, Scotty said something like, "I don't mean to take over your show talking for an hour and a half." And the guy goes, "Go ahead, we got nothing. Just keep on talking." That's basically it. So, Scotty was talking for at least 97% of that, probably more. Yeah, I don't even know if it went on the guy's Facebook page or not. It wasn't even Lewis's fucking Facebook page. This was supposed to be on YouTube. I missed the first 20 minutes because I didn't even know what was going on. I kept asking Scotty. It wasn't even to the last minute. It was about an hour before it happened. Then Scotty said, "Oh, I'm going to be on the show." He's going to be on Tarisha's show again. He ain't. Yeah, they didn't do a YouTube. It was only on Facebook. It was Facebook Live. It was some joker. Lewis was in the middle, and it was Scotty. And they wasn't even drinking. Yeah. Scotty said, "Nah, I got to get up early." It was almost midnight. Scotty's like, "Nah, man, I got to go do my thing." Nobody was drinking either. This was sober going on. This Scotty didn't touch one drink. But this guy, if you go on Scotty's Facebook page, I'm sure the link's still up, but I don't even know if this guy posted it. It was so bad. I don't even know if the guy posted it. And this guy's like, "Well, I do my podcast every week." And I go, "What the fuck do you talk about?" The host didn't even say a word. The entire 3 hours, this guy did not say one word. He didn't say hi. He didn't say bye. He didn't say nothing. I swear he fell asleep. Like, literally. Yeah, I don't have Sam's. Yeah, you should have got Sam up in there. That would have been more interesting. But I didn't. I would have started typing, but then it would have been under my name. And I don't know. I don't want these people who I don't know having my screen name up there. But it was crazy. Oh, Scotty just sent me a message, actually. What did he mention me? Oh, yeah. There ain't nobody. Oh, yeah, Scotty just sent me a message. I just said, hey, feel free to hop in if you have a few minutes. I'm only doing this for another 20 minutes or so. Yeah, I always promote Scotty in here. When do I not? But, well, I think it went good for Scotty. I'm just saying it was a good show, but I'm just like, I didn't even know the show was. You know how I found out? I went on Scotty's Facebook and he said, I'm live now. And I actually clicked the link and there was nothing. So I went on the Facebook page and it sent me to some guy's random Facebook page. And don't even know who the guy was. And, but, yeah. So, there's that. But Scotty was entertaining, but he shouldn't have had to carry that entire show. My whole point is, exactly. Now, I don't have that many people in my chat now, but I don't mind. I tried to get JV on here for the longest time. We all know he became an asshole. So I don't even go on that guy. We single-handedly gave him so much promotion, and he treated us like dog shit, JV. So I don't even go on that guy's stream anymore. I don't need it. Now, I'll sit there and hide on his political channel, but I'm surprised, Well, I used to get a lot of people watching me. Yeah, I'm not what you call famous or anything, but yeah, this guy, the thing that pisses me off is this guy, I don't even know who the hell this guy was. And he was getting viewers. I mean, not viewers. He was getting, but, yeah, if I interviewed my friend one time on it. My friend actually came up to me before the pandemic, and he was like, we ought to do a podcast, me and you, because I've had several offers to do a podcast with my friends, and they always, for one reason or the other, fell through. I don't know. Not tonight, because I'm not doing that much longer. But maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. But I might not stream again till Friday or Thursday. I might start taking 3 days off. Doing 5 days in a row is burning on me because I only did 2 days this week so far. Yesterday, I felt kind of blah. It's like I sort of deal with a mini depression streak. Like some days I'll just wake up and I'm just like, I don't want to do shit. And other days I'm like, whatever. But my whole point is, and me and Doug were talking about this. Now, Scotty goes on this person's stream, and this dude got no one. And I'm talking, it said 3 people in it. I'm talking, there's one guy that was, I don't know. He was like, do ghosts live? No. I swear to God, no. I don't think so. I don't go to the doctor, so. Well, I inherited whatever my mom had, I tell you that. But, no, probably. But I'll tell you this. the guy that's commenting on that stream was talking about do ghosts build houses or something to that effect. And I'm like, what in the ass? But even Doug said it. Scotty goes on a show where no one's watching. They ain't coming in. And I guess he's going back on Teresa's show. I don't know. And that's good, you know. Although, like I said, yeah, I don't go to the doctor. It's sort of my own fault in a way. Most everything's my fault. In life, you know. I should interview Doug. You know, that's it. That's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start interviewing random people on my YouTube stream. You know, especially if you do YouTube videos and whatnot and and you know. Oh, I don't know. I just remember Teresa said something about Scotty's going to be back on the show talking about Nephilim or some shit. I don't know what any of that stuff is. To be perfectly honest, I got no idea what any of that stuff is. I just go to a chat and talk to people. A lot of the stuff that Scotty talks about, I'm not religious. I don't know anything about King David, James, or Bob, or I don't. Yeah, it's a story of my life, Steph. I know. No, that's actually God pissing on you. That ain't Mother Nature. That's God. I mean, that is Mother Nature in a way. It's like when it snows, it's God's dandruff. Now, I haven't figured out a way for anything else, but yeah, we don't need any more rain. It ain't supposed to rain for another week. It's supposed to get muggy. Today, it was 85. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be 86. But yesterday, it was really, really windy outside. It was like 85, but it was windy, so I couldn't, you know. Yeah, I don't know any of that biblical stuff. I've never opened the Bible. I'm not religious. I don't step foot in churches. I've been in the church one time in my life, and that's when I got baptized. I don't believe in churches. Churches are cults. I don't believe in that shit. I don't know what I believe. I'm sort of leaning. I'm not an atheist. I'm not like... But I believe a lot of the stuff that George Collins said. Not an atheist. I do believe there's an invisible man in the sky somewhere. I don't know. Nobody really knows. Hey, Paul, what's going on? YouTube finally sent Paul to my stream. It tells me I got 3 people in chat and I got 6 people talking. Now, how do you explain that theory? Heart Angel. You know, I can say this. Ghosts are real. I can say that. Spirits are real. I can say that. I don't know if I believe in a heaven. I'm sure there's a hell. Obviously. Oh, I can't even see the likes. I'm probably got my dislike or 2. I'm used to that by now. You ain't nobody unless you get a dislike. But if I don't have one now, I'll have one tomorrow. Because there are a few people out there that just don't like me and they just love to dislike my stream. But what they don't know is likes and dislikes are actually interaction. So it actually works out in your favor. Oh, well, it'll be tomorrow, Doug. I always get 2 or 3 dislikes on a stream. One stream, I got like 17 dislikes on. My birthday stream got a bunch of dislikes that I did last year. It got like 40-something dislikes, and YouTube took them all away, which was awesome because it was all bots. Yeah, I don't want to keep talking about it because if I keep talking about it, then it'll pop up. But yeah, I'm starting to think that too, Steph. We're living in hell. You know, Belinda Carlisle says heaven on earth. This ain't heaven. Okay, earth is punishment. It's because Adam and Eve couldn't keep it in their pants. And the snake said, here, eat a donkey. or eat an apple or whatever the hell it was, eat a pear, I don't know. And then Eve said, hey, Adam, here, suck this. And Adam proceeded to drink a fourth of Jack. And guy got mad and said, hey, I didn't put you on Earth to be screwing around. So I'm going to blow the world up. You two idiots are going to die. And I'm going to give it to Noah. And then I'm going to flood the world again. And then I don't know what to believe. I'll tell you this. I don't know if there's heaven. I know there's a goddamn hell. I'm pretty certain of that. But if you have one, you have to have the other. Well, let me tell you this. Chocolate, okay, that's a plus. Motorcycles, no. The casino I go to always gives away a motorcycle. They actually do a thing, Steph. It's called Golf on the Coast. Every Saturday in their parking lots, which is right on the water, they do the old car shows and the old motorcycle shows. Because I've went once or twice. And they always give away Harleys. Like right now, when I went last Tuesday I went, and they were giving away another Harley. But they always do, especially during the summer. And they have little small parking lots right there on the beach. It's on the water. It's pretty much the water. It's in Mississippi because that's the closest casino near me. Although they are building a casino. It's funny because they're building a casino, and right next to the casino is where they're building the Amazon warehouse in 2022, which is right in this shopping center, Fremo Town Center, which is not even a mile away from me. I've walked there once or twice. It might be a mile and a half, maybe. Tops. I've walked it. But it's right off the highway. It's right there. They built it. This is where they built it, right up to the whatever. Yeah, but Harris is 35, 45 minutes away from me. I went to Harris twice. My friend just got hired at Harris. He quit his job and went to Harris. And I said, what happens if your car, this dude didn't have a car for 2 years. What happens if your car breaks down? But, yeah, but they're not going to call it Harris anymore. They're going to call it Caesars Harris. That's what's going to be the Superdome name in July or June. It's going to be called the Caesars Entertainment International Superdome or some wacky shit like that. I don't know. Hey, you know what I got for my response? Nothing. Yeah, they're building one down here too, Doug. They already got one. Amazon's got one in Baton Rouge and New Orleans. Amazon trucks are always in my neighborhood. But yeah, I'm not that far from New Orleans. I'm only 30 minutes away. You go over the lake and then there you go. I'm not that far away from it. Now, when I grew up, I was practically right there on the thing. Oh, yeah, the casino I go to in Mississippi always gives Harleys. They either give cars away or Harleys away all the time. But they do a thing every week. Rumble, it's called Gulf for the Coast or Rumble for the Coast or something. And all the old cars and Harleys every Saturday, and they give prizes out. And they usually do it on Saturday night. That's when they do that promotion. You have to be there like to win the Harleys. You have to be there at like midnight on Saturday or some shit. Oh, right. They pay $15 an hour, Amazon. Well, if I was allowed to drive, I would have did it. Mercedes-Benz. No, Mercedes is bad. No. We need to get Mercedes-Benz off the Superdome. They are bad. Them assholes got out of Louisiana and went to Atlanta. Their headquarters in the U.S. is based in Atlanta. So I We have a Mercedes-Benz dealership 20 miles down the road. I flip them off. Oh, why can't I don't have a license because the state of Louisiana says my eyes are too bad. So I can't get a license. I tried once and they told me no. And I just said, hell with it. Holy shit, what the? Holy mackerel, good Lord. My eyes are deceiving me. Is that who I think it is? Is that Mr. Scotty Roberts? Holy crap. It is. Look, miracles do happen. I'm just on here. I guess I'll turn my camera on. I'll turn my camera on just to say it's me. Sometimes I just come on here and just randomly do this. Let me turn my camera on. There's my camera, folks. So, yeah, it's just me talking about whatever. So, hey, Scotty, good to see you. You're finally on the what you call it. So, I got my cookie sitting here. I've been eating my cookie. But, yeah, you know what I was saying? I was watching that show, Scotty. I was watching that show on that guy's channel, and me and Doug were laughing because it was basically like your show. Like, you were talking the entire time, and the guys were just sitting back, and I'm like, wait, is this Scotty's show? But there's one story that you know, but I was in the chat watching. I just don't type my name because I don't know who those people are. You know. Yeah, I fell asleep on that show too. I have a history of falling asleep on Scotty's show because what I do is I fall asleep. I'm laying in my bed and I literally just, and I am out like Crystal shout. Oh, I'm gonna move. I have to turn on my light in my kitchen. I don't have my light on, so I'm gonna move this sucker around. Let there be light. Walking in the house. What the hell is that? Pitch black. Okay, I don't see any bugs. Okay, I got a phobia of bugs. I don't like bugs. Hate bugs. I had a bug surprise me last night. Hate them bugs. Hate bugs. Not a bug fan. But there ain't no spirits in this house. I've been living here for 10 years. Trust me, there ain't no spirits in here. If there's a ghost in this house, it ain't told me anything. But yeah, I just come on here and I talk whatever. Yeah, Scotty, I always get. I sometimes I get like 30, 20. Well, I used to get a bunch of people in here. I don't get many people much anymore. All right, there we go. That's a little quick tour of the junk. Oh, there's a convenience store somewhere in the north that's called Come and Go. I used to get like 20, 30 people in there. But, yeah. But, you know, I just do whatever. But, yeah, I did watch that show. Yeah, them guys, I don't know. They just kind of like, I don't know what the word was. They just never. Well, I sometimes get a bunch of people. Sometimes I don't. You know, I'm not what you call famous or anything. But I didn't stream yesterday. I should have. Oh, Arkansas, Mississippi. Look, we don't have any. Yeah, that is a funny name for a convenience store, don't you think? Like, seriously, that's a funny name for a convenience store. I got a picture of that, and I sent it to someone one time, and I was like, what the hell is this? Like, it's funny, you know? That is a convenience store. That is the actual name of a convenience store. I shit you not. It is the best. They might as well just call it Blowjobs or Us. I mean, I don't know. It's just crazy. Yeah. But yeah, when Scotty was bringing up that story about the walking through the cold mist and going to the bathroom and then having the red hair on his junk, I was like, well, that just proves I was watching it. Oh, I think the spirits did you in, Scotty. They said, why are you watching this person? So I keep it on my phone too. And then I do that. See, it's on my phone. And then I do it on my phone because I do a supermod on my phone. I use my friend's account so I can mod. So I do that. So I don't know. I think Sarah said something about yesterday. I was like, hey, I need people to interview. And I think she said, I can be interviewed. And I said, okay. See, I think she's got the same kind of sense of humor I have. So I am just trying to think of ideas to get my channel going. I think I've effectively run out of ideas. Over the years, my friends wanted me to do a podcast, but for one reason or other, it always failed. I don't know why. But, I mean, I could sit here and talk about, Steve, that's actually my phone. That's my friend's account on my phone. He's not actually in here. He doesn't even use that account anymore. It's a secret account. I use that on my phone so I can mod. But, what I want to do? How do you do the thing on StreamYards where the line goes ticker take? I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I just know how to do the minimum because I used to free StreamYards. And, Scotty's doing a show on something called, I said it earlier, Scotty's doing a show called The Fae, F-A-E. It looks like a skeleton of an Indian with a raven on the guy's arm. I don't exactly know what the Fae is. But yeah, Scotty's doing a show tonight. And we got to make this a serious show. Yeah, we can have fun in the show, but we got to, Hey, Steph, maybe Scotty can agree to this. I really don't think when Scotty did that show, it was a fun show, don't get me wrong, but I don't know what the hell they asked. I think Scotty was just talking most of the time, which was good. Fairy folk. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about that. I wish it. See, this is why I watch Scotty's show, so he can entertain me and tell me. I really don't know anything about a lot of the stuff. But, we got to get, what's her name on this show? Why is her name blank me? It'll come back to me. The actress chick. The actress chick that's pretty hot. Because let me tell you something. If you got a hot actress, and she's got your books, then that's publicity out the wazoo right there. Anyway, she disappeared for a while, and then recently, within the last year, she did a music video. Hollywood has just hated her for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's just people just don't like her, and I don't know why. Steph's got tattoos on her ass. Well, we all know the slogan. Pixar didn't happen. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think I've seen that one anyway. But what's her name? I can't think of her damn name. Scotty said her name the other day. The hot actress that was in what that movie, Jennifer's Body or whatever that name was, the hot chick. She's still hot. Hollywood just kind of like, she didn't act for a couple of years. I don't know. And then she did a music video recently. And then Megan Fox, that's it. Yeah, I got a brain fart. Yeah, she didn't act for a while. And then Hollywood, for whatever reason, hated her. I don't know why. And then she couldn't get a job for a while. She was in a music video for a rock band about 6 months ago. And, she was in a bikini dancing or whatever. And I don't know. I don't know how old she is. I think she's probably my age. I don't know. She might be a little bit older. But she's still pretty hot. She's got a body. I'll tell you that. So, yeah. But, I don't know what you smelled. I don't have any gas right now, so I don't know how you can smell it. I mean, I got a cookie. I got a cookie from earlier. I ate the pizza, though. I got a cookie. Bought that earlier. I had a bunch of... And for the first time, they actually listened to me. Oh, 34. Oh, she's younger than me. I thought, okay. She's like 6 years younger. 7 years younger, okay. Yeah, but Hollywood shunned her for a while. Well, I've had a few concussions here and there, so I don't really, one of these days I'm going to get the dementia where I don't even know where the hell I'm going to be. I know my grandma had it. Both my grandmas had dementia and Alzheimer's at the same time, which ain't fun. But, yeah. But, yeah, so, this is kind of stuff I do. I don't really call this kind of whatever. I mean, I get a lot of things. See, I'm not going through YouTube. I'm doing StreamYard right now. When I go through YouTube, I can go through YouTube when I have a Chromebook, which the other Chromebook sitting over there, which I use for Twitch. I got to start doing more Twitch streams. I'm actually monetized on Twitch. I've been monetized for a year. I just really don't do that many streams on Twitch. When I play games, no one really watches it. It's just when I talk and do whatever. But I remember, if I didn't get hacked last year, I would have been monetized on YouTube already. But I got hacked. I call it hacked. There's a different terminology for it. And I stopped doing lives for about 6 months. And I think Steph's the only one in here from that night that actually happened. Everybody else bailed. I had 20 mods in that chat. I don't think any of them actually did anything in that chat. Yeah, I need to be rich and famous as far as I need to marry a hot, rich chick so I can retire. A lot of these people do the OnlyFans. I have no idea how to edit. You have to ask Twisted Tips on that. Twisted Tips has got a video on that. She's home a few minutes early. Okay. And I've never edited a video. I've never spliced it. I don't know how to do any of that stuff. Just do what I do. I turn the camera on. I film everything through this camera. And I go, hi, I'm blah, 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 blah. This is my old phone. This is my flippy phone. Flippy phone. This phone I'm going to blow up one day. I'm going to get rid of this sucker because I've been meaning to get another phone for months. My brother said he was going to buy me another phone. I'm not bugging him today, of all days. I'm not going to bug him today, but he said he was going to give me another phone. If Twisted Tips comes in here, you can ask him But I know he's got a video on that. I know specifically he's got a video, basically, that says I can't remember the thing yet, but I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I would have a theme song. I should use the Underdog theme song. It's not copyrighted, right? You can't even sing Happy Birthday on freaking YouTube. It's not public domain. You know that if you use the Happy Birthday song, you get copyright. But it's perfectly okay to use the Three Stooges theme song because it's not copyrighted. Pop Goes the Weasel is not copyrighted. So you can clearly use that. But, yeah, Twisted Tip's got a bunch of videos on it. I just never edited anything. What you see is what you get. One day I'll learn how to do all that stuff. They singing it. They sung it on. They sung it for me one time. Well, they don't sing it at restaurants when people film it. Yeah, it's not public domain. Somebody owns the rights to it. They literally made like $2 billion last year. I don't know who the hell owns the rights to Happy Birthday, but like they got to, I don't know, cut me in on some checks. What is this nonsense? Oh, battery low. Told you. I always get a dislike. Told you. Oh, yeah. I see it. Where the hell's the camera? Oh, my subscribers went down, too. It was at 1.62. Yeah. Oh, well. It is what it is. Yeah, what I do for Dale's, I don't know. Probably a bot. Oh, I always get a dislike. Sometimes I get 2. Sometimes I get 3. Hell, one video I got 37. The way I see it, you ain't famous unless you get a dislike. That's how I see it. Usually it's a bot or someone will come in and they'll just go, "Oh, so and so's on." Boop. I don't know if he is or not. It's 8:30. If Scotty's probably preparing for his show if he left. He might still be here. I don't know. But oh, there you go, Steve. I just noticed that comment about your dogs farting. Okay, well, there you go. Sometimes bots can do anything on YouTube. See, on Twitch actually abolished bots now, and people lost a lot of subscribers on Twitch. And one big Twitch guy quit because he went from like 29 million to like 14 million. He quit. He goes, "I lost half my fan base." Yeah, but bots don't contribute anything. See, on YouTube, you don't really know who gives you a dislike. That's the thing. YouTube, I've been saying this for the longest time. YouTube needs to, if someone gives you a dislike, you should fill out a form with your name on it, screen name, saying why you gave a dislike. Like if someone gave you a dislike and said, "I don't like you, kiss my ass," I'm good with that. Oh, yeah. Well, Steve, he does. Scotty puts out notifications on Facebook. He tags everyone on Facebook. That's how I get them. Although I don't like tags. I've never liked tags, but I don't mind for him, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, he said he's doing the Fae. So I don't know anything about it, really. So, I wish I could do like a regular podcast, but I don't know. Oh, Scotty's still here. Yeah. He's still here listening to my nonsense. Of course, maybe one day I'll drop the link and then you could pop on Scotty if you want. It's up to you. I know not tonight, obviously, but one day. But Doug can do a lot of things. I can sing and dance like a fairy tune. Oh, come here. Come here. I can't dance and I can't sing, but I can wear my mask. Ooh. No. I always kind of thought I was bugging you in a way. I always think I bug people. I don't know exactly why. I mean, I would say you can promote yourself, Scotty, if you want, but everybody here already has you. My longest stream I only get 20 hours free on StreamYard. So you got to understand, if I do a 5-hour StreamYards, I'm using a fourth of my free StreamYards. My longest YouTube live stream was, I think, 4.5 hours, maybe 5. And this wasn't recent. I usually do 2-3 hours. Once I hit 3 hours, I pretty much, when I stop doing my live stream is when people stop talking. But I got this mask and I got a bunch of makeup. I'm just gonna put some whatever you want. I'm never gonna pay for that crap. Yeah, you get 20 hours. Well, here's the thing. I can stream. Yeah, but I'm broke. I ain't got $20. Yeah, you get 20. Well, here's the thing, right? I can stream through YouTube because this is a Chromebook, and when you have Chromebook, you can stream straight through YouTube. StreamYards used to be like $35. I don't have any alcoholic beverages. I have a water. Yeah, you got to pay a month on it. The only thing about StreamYards is very good. See, someone told me about it. I didn't start using it till now. See, that thing about StreamYards is it's good. I like it. When you got the free version, my internet must be wonky. Because when I got that little signal in the right-hand corner, it goes wonky. But, you get 20 free hours a month. Then I use Melon app. Melon gives you 4 free hours a month. And then there's another one I haven't used yet that gives you 8 hours a month. But if you have a Chromebook, you don't have to put this stupid activation key in. I can stream. I don't have to stream through StreamYards. I can go right through YouTube, which is usually what I do. Yeah, I used to do that, Scotty, but I got hacked. Someone stole my personal info one time, so I don't do that anymore. That's why I don't. I'm not monetized, though. I can't do memberships. You have to be monetized. I'm not monetized. I'm not monetized because I stopped doing live streams last year after some idiot, whatever, Well, if I can get monetized, I only need 1,000 more hours. Yeah. I'm not monetized, but yet you'd think I'd be monetized with that many people. You think. But, hey, look, I'm down at, 2. Look. I just noticed that. 2. See, people just love to dislike my stream. But, oops. Why is it telling me I streamed a minute ago? It's crazy. Yeah, I'm not monetized. I've never been monetized. I'm close. I used to stream from midnight to 3 a.m. I used to get like 30-something people in here in the middle of the night. But I don't really do that anymore. Because there are people on YouTube that nefarious. And they just like to whatever. But yeah, if you have a Chromebook, you need 4,000 watch hours too, Scotty. That's the thing. You need 4,000 watch hours. I don't have 4,000 watch hours. I have like 3,000. Whatever. See, Doug's lucky. Doug can go down to Scotty's anytime because he's within that area. I'm on the other side of the state. I'm here. Wait, hold on. Okay. I'm over here, and Scotty's way over that way. 3.5 hours the other direction. Yeah, you need 4,000. I'm only at 3,000. I would have been monetized already, but I got hacked last year. And somebody stole my info. And what they did, this happens on YouTube, happens on whatever, happens on this. And somebody decided it would be funny to, hey, let's call the police and get this dude arrested, which is what they like to do on YouTube and Twitch and the rest of these things. So they did that shit. And hey, it's Jeep and John. Jeep and John, how you doing? There we go. Somebody finally from the coin community. That's what I'm talking about. Jeep and John's monetized, but yeah, if you got 1.6 to 1,600, whatever, it's all right. But hey, Jeep and John, I don't know if you're still working. Not much. I'm only doing this for another few minutes because Scotty's getting ready to do his show at 9:00. So in a few minutes, I'm gonna end this sucker so we can go to Scotty's. I watch Scotty's show every night from 9 to 10, or if he does overtime. But yeah, I have Chromebook on my Chromebook. With Chromebook, you can just stream on YouTube. You don't need StreamYards. But StreamYards is good for the panel because Cajun Coin Hunter wanted me to do a panel one day. So I said, okay. Hey, Jeep and John, I fell asleep on your stream too. I have a habit of, I'm watching YouTube. I fall asleep on people's panels. I don't know why I do it. I'm out. Oh, okay. Somebody's doing something. All right, well, yeah, I only need 1,000 more hours. Like I said, if I didn't get hacked that time, I would have been monetized already. But, yeah, Jeep and John, I tell you what, hey, the show, like I said, I watch Scotty's channel. He's in the chat, Mr. Scotty Roberts. He does a lot of stuff on his channel, history stuff and religion, history, paranormal, etc., etc. He's a monetized channel, but we need to get like 5 million people in his live chat. So what I'm going to start doing is kind of like every chat I go in, I'm going to be like, hey, go to Scotty's chat. Hey, go to Scotty's chat. Hey, go to. Now, I tried to do this to JV, but, he became an asshole to me. I don't know why. I was pretty much told, hey, you're not welcomed in the chat, so I don't go in the chat. I don't know, Steph. I don't know. Doug wants me to polish his Chrome. What now? No, that's a lady's question, Doug. You can't be asking me that. I don't do that. No, we don't knock the paint off the bumper, as they say. We don't do any of that stuff. So, it is what it is. I know you're not, Doug. But yeah, Jeep and John, if you know anybody that likes history, religion history, paranormal stuff, get them on Mr. Scotty Roberts' channel. So we can, whatever. 28,000 watch hours. Holy freaking mackerel. Good Lord. 28,000. I don't have 28,000 views. I don't think. I don't know, 28,000. Well, you get like, even when I was getting 30 people in my chat, I wouldn't get that. I get about 15 watch hours a stream, maybe 20. Now, my Drew Brees video got me 166 watch hours. Yeah, Jeep and John, you got to come on Scotty's channel. Well, I wonder why. Shit, if I had a hot wife, I'd show her on the channel too. I'm telling you, your wife is your biggest asset. Because, you know, they say behind every good man is a great woman or something like that. I don't know. That's true. But can you polish my trailer hitch, please? I had to fix my uncle's trailer hitch one day. Last time I went to his house, he was driving on a dirt road and the whole trailer went through that. She is. I can't get a woman my age because Scotty takes them all. No, I'm just kidding. You know, maybe later in life when I'm 60, I'll marry a young girl. I don't know. I always said I don't want to have kids unless I'm old and senile. So there you go. I won't know the difference. But I don't know. You never say never. I just don't really date. I just stop doing. I just don't really do it. I don't know. My hair messed up? Yeah, it's messed up. I'm sitting in front of a fan. Whoop-de-doo. This is me uncensored. Look, my hair's awesome. And there you go. It is what it is. I'm going to put it on there. Yeah, I know, Scotty. Yeah. You have 6. Well, you got me 6-0. Hey, 3 more and you have a softball. You have a major league team. Is Magga here? Hey, Magga's here. Magga, how you doing? Magga, you definitely need to go on Scotty's show. I'm just saying. Like, okay, Jeep and John and Magga, y'all got to go on Scotty's show. Watch Scotty's stuff. Make that man a millionaire. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream in about 10 minutes or so. That way we can go to Scotty's stream. I would drop a link, but links don't work for me on here anymore, apparently. They like to link my, Wow, yeah, it's been a while, Mag. I appreciate you popping in. Yeah, because I really don't want to sit here and talk about how Joe Biden wants to ban us eating cheeseburgers. Because, oh, yeah, you do go on Scotty's show. Okay. No, that's fine. I promote anybody. It don't matter to me. Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday. I was kind of feeling blah, blah. I don't ever have a topic. I just sit on here. I come on here. I just chat about whatever. That's just a general topic of the thing. Well, I share it out. I get MSC on there, formerly known as Slob. By the way, where the hell? I think I pissed off Slobs last time. Slobs goes on about this and that and the other, and I don't know why. I don't know if I ever make him pissed or not, but I haven't seen Slobs. I haven't seen Elvis in here lately. Today, they might be in here, but I don't know. But yeah, they might be here and there. But yeah, I'm serious. It needs to be me on one side, Scotty on one side, and I can interview Scotty. Can't do much worse than the other ones. I mean, I'm not the best interviewer in the world, but you know. Yeah, he gets mad at me for a lot of things. Well, he's been kicked off of YouTube like 10 times now. Oh, I call him Slobs. He got mad at me. He got mad at me the other day for something. I don't know. I take it with a grain of salt. See how people love me? People love me. Look, my ratio is that high. Oh, I name all my chats 2021 chat, by the way, basically. I used to name my chats Chatting to the People, and I got up to like number 138 or something. See, I'm kind of lazy when I do that. But when you put the keyword chat in there, I noticed this. If you put the keyword chat, exactly, I don't care. Dislikes are just as good as likes. YouTube usually takes them away anyway. But if you put the word chat in your title, I got a YouTuber that had this guy. I've seen him twice in my chat, and I went and subscribed to his channel. His name's called Greenbox. I think he's in Sweden or something. This dude's got something like 2 million subscribers, and he popped into my chat one time and just started talking about stuff. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? Where'd you come from? He's like, oh, I just saw your name. I just randomly saw the word chat and popped in. I don't know what I was talking about. Might have been talking about climate change or something. Oh, that ain't dirt. That's dandruff, probably. That's called, oh, that's cookies. That's cookie, man. Cookie, brah. Oh, I can do a happy rainbow sunshine chat. Yeah, I had a funny picture. Hey, look, I found a picture on Google that was not copyrighted. It was the greatest picture ever. I don't know. Yeah, Twitch is starting to ban these hot tub streams now. From what I understand. Yeah, well, not starting to ban, but they go into, the women on Twitch, they can't get naked. So they do one of two things. They either pop in the hot tub in the bikini and just chat that way. Hell, there's a couple of them, they get a little kiddies pool and they jump in that and they chat. Some of them do the cosplay, which means they have to cover their nipples up so nothing's showing, but they're basically topless and they paint themselves on live stream. And you can do one on Twitch. Well, they're not banning them, but some people are saying that they should. There's this one chick with the A word in it, Amarith. She gets 600,000 people in her live streams. That's all she does is tub streams. But Twitch, yeah, I second that. Hey, I've been trying, Doug. I've been trying for the hot tub stream. I've been trying my butt off. But hey, Steph, if you want to drop Scotty's channel link in there, you can drop his link if you want. I can't do it, but you can drop his link to the YouTube so you know. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. She's like she's a famous whatever. There's this one chick, her name's Josie Lynn, Josyllynn. She's got a butter face. She's got an ugly looking face, but she's always doing weird shit on Twitch. She's like, she don't do tub streams and other shit. She's, hey, Newsmaniac, how you doing? Getting ready to end the stream in a few minutes. We're all going to Mr. Scotty Roberts stream so I can watch his show. But she's got yeah. But anyway, she's been on Twitch 6 months, 7 months. She's got something like, 20 million subscribers. And her sister's, and her friend is, and they don't really, one time, she doesn't really she does pool streams. But a lot of times she does cooking or she's sitting there watching TV. The last time I saw her a few days ago, she was trying to do cartwheels. And she kept going upside down and she kept falling. And there was this one shot where people, what's the word on Twitch? They clipped it. She was in the air, upside down, her legs going this way, and people clipped it. And she was like, don't clip that, don't clip that. And everybody started clipping it. It was the funniest damn thing in the world. Yeah, okay, yeah, Steph dropped the link. That's where we're going in a few minutes. Newsmaniac, if you want to go there. He's talking about the fairies. I don't know. Yeah, YouTube doesn't like the word boobs. I had to unblock that. Yeah, you noticed that too, Maga, huh? I don't even watch her streams anymore. There's a lot of those YouTube, Twitch. I follow them. I don't see on Twitch the word subscribe is different than the word on YouTube. On Twitch, the word subscribe is whatever. Well, I don't know. It's something to do with, I can't explain it. It's something to do with, Scotty's a good, if you like history, Scotty's a good history. Scotty gets 200,000 watch hours. Man, I wish I was that popular. I don't know why I can't be that popular. It's like, I don't know. It's like, yeah. But I don't have a thing about, well, MAGA, she's got a porn site, and she has her Instagram, which I follow, is a lot of these women, they use Twitch as a way not to go on Pornhub or any of the other ones. They use Twitch. They have OnlyFans. They have, and that's fine. There's nothing about, that's what I'm saying nowadays. I don't understand. A lot of women, like, if you got the assets, flaunt it. But there's this woman I follow. She's like 20, 21 on Twitch, and she always complains, I can't get viewers. Well, she's never on camera, and she always plays Fortnite, and she gets maybe 10 viewers in her chat. And she goes, she's got like 2,000 subscribers. She's like, I don't know how these women get all these subscribers. Well, maybe, she's self-conscious, but I think she's pretty hot. I've seen her on Twitter, her pictures, but, hey, I'll wrap it up when I want to wrap it up. Like, I'm going to wrap it up soon. Yeah. She made $1 million in 2 hours. Did you see that shit? She is ugly as shit. Yeah, and she didn't even do a naked pic. She wore a thong, and she's naked as shit. She made $1 million in 2 hours. Are you shitting me? I saw that and I'm like, what? People are so desperate. She just turned 18, like, I don't know, a month ago. All right, Scotty, I'm getting ready to end the stream. I'm going to pop onto your stream because Steph dropped your link. So I'm going to wrap this up in a minute so we can all go to Mr. Scotty Roberts' channel and y'all give him his yeah, she wore a thong and she faced the camera. She I don't even think she was facing the camera, and she made $1 million in 2 hours. And she posted it on Twitter. She's like, I'm a millionaire, bitch. That's what she posted. And I'm like, she is ugly as shit. She ain't got no teeth, I don't think. But that's what she's got. She's like that. And hey, guys are horny and they're going to pay out the ass. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. So I appreciate y'all. I'm going to Scotty's stream. Y'all already know about Scotty's stream. But if Newsmaniac and Jeep and John are still in, y'all go follow Mr. Scotty Roberts. Go on that man's channel. You don't have to necessarily donate if you don't want to. That's up to you. If you want to, that's fine. But go on that channel. Show that man some support. Sooner or later, we're going to put him on the StreamYards. We're going to do a split by stream. And we're going to go boom and all that jazz. So, all right. So, I'm going to drop off. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you in a second.